Underground, no more base for you.
Oh no, it's like we're playing the Galaxy games again.
Yep.
Only...
Is this a full 2D, or are you allowed?
It's 2D.
Oh yeah,
You say Galaxy, I get more 3D World.
Yeah.
I forgot that this was even that they even had a section like this in the game. Because there are some sections that might as well be 2D, but they're 3D anyway, kind of like Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah. Also, I saw that hole in the ceiling. You can't hide it from me, Nintendo. I know how you work.
It's almost like they design it to just barely be visible so that it's a secret. But
One thing that I will say that I'm not a big fan of in this game's case is the swimming mechanics.
they're fine enough, I think.
It's still using 3D land and 3D worlds.
Yeah,
2D, 3D,
that's what I
mechanics.
mean, and I'm not a big fan of that.
Neither am I. I'd rather
Mario
just
64
I'd
did
rather
it
just
best.
have 64 swimming controls.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, it's so odd to say. Like even 20 years, that game still has the best one.
No, Galaxy I think controls better than Mario 64.
Yeah, Galaxy was really good too.
Because you could go way faster, because you could shake your Wiimote.
There's also
There's a bit of lack of preciseness though.
Yeah, but that's I kind of like that. You lose precision for speed, which is kind of like, and then you get to shake your arm like there's a tarantula on it, which is fun. So
I guess I understand why they made this design decision because they wanted Mario's swimming controls to be a bit less fluid, so that when you used a capture to take control of a fish, you get this massive burst of freedom and control. That's
you get that high. From using
but on the other hand, it sort of takes away from the adventure feeling, because when I think of swimming in a 3D adventure game, I think Mario 64, Tomb Raider, that kind of thing where you can really swim like a real person,
Also, I like the choice of wording there. Less fluid in water.
okay, so I'm gonna whine for a little bit. The game has a capture list in the pause menu where you can look at everything you've captured. I didn't know what like the last two things were. You can capture piranha plants, and that's really, really dumb, because you would never think you would be able to do that.
Yeah, you never need to.
Yeah, it's hard to even think that you can, because what you need to do is throw a rock in its mouth and then throw Cappy on it in order to capture it.
Yeah, because if you just throw the hat at it, it'll eat the hat.
What does it even do?
You can spit poison or fire, but it's not really useful.
Can you move?
Nope.
No.
Then why would you bother?
No, you're a plant. What are you, stupid?
It's not even really good for fighting enemies, because they're not really placed in that kind of way.
So it sounds like it just checks a box off the list.
Yeah, basically. So it's like you were missing, and you have to do it at least 2 times, because the poison piranha plants and the fire piranha plants are considered different capture targets.
Oh no!
So if you want
we had
a star,
to fight a fire bro without the capture hat. That was hard.
When you can take,
I got a mood.
Guess I gotta play Mario.
Well, when you can take a hit, it's not killing a hammer brother isn't a problem. It's trying to do it without getting hit that's the hard part.
I just did it, so.
Well, no, you healed, so.
No, I beat the fire bro without getting hit, so.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, well, doing it in the 3D games where they're not as quick isn't really a problem. It's the 2D games where they never stop throwing crap where it gets annoying.
That hammer brother is the final boss of Mario 1 for sure.
You never know when they're gonna. Because to me, the biggest problem I have with Hammer Brothers from the classic series is that I never know when they're gonna jump.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if it's truly random or not is the thing, or if there's a pattern.
It might as well be, because if there's a pattern, I don't see it.
Man, what do we even need Flood for?
Yeah, it's useless.
Oh, don't say that. I like Flood.
Did you know that they actually removed Al Delfino from the globe in an update? So it's no longer.
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
Really?
they did.
How petty.
Yeah.
Good.
Because screw that place.
No, that means they're getting ready to do something with it. Oh, Christ.
Oh, I really hope not, because honestly, time has not been kind to Super Mario Sunshine.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The more time goes on, the worse that game gets.
I still think a lot could be done with it, though, for like it's just there's like giving it an Odyssey treatment, or for like DLC and other sort of shit. Because again, there are things about Sunshine I love. I think it has great control. I think like the main quest, without going for 100%, is just perfectly fine. And I like using Flood. I think Flood is a nice extension of Mario's abilities. I kind of wish they didn't sacrifice the long jump for it, but I dig Flood.
Flood is fine. I just hate the levels.
Super Mario Sunshine is the kind of game that would be amazing if they made a remake that fixed its issues.
I don't know, because so
I
many
don't know about
specific
that.
missions are so annoying in Sunshine that they would have to either replace them or change them drastically. Like, for example, I don't know how you make the Manta Ray boss in Serena Beach fun, or the watermelon mission fun, or the Poison
Getting
Road,
100
or
or getting 100
Pachinko,
coins.
or 100 coins, or 6 red coin missions in every level fun. You know, I don't know. You would have to replace a lot of shine to make
Well, the answer to the watermelon mission is actually simpler than you think. Just give Mario a goddamn dedicated object rolling mechanic, so that he
Yeah.
can push things actively instead of relying on fucking havoc physics.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about Sunshine is that, okay, every game has those annoying missions that you don't want to do, but it just
Sunshine
feels
has
like
a lot of them.
It just
But
feels
that was like half of Sunshine.
yeah.
Well, that's why I'm saying a remake that fixes his issues. We're talking not just a straight remake, but a remake that I want to say something similar to the Yakuza Kiwami games, where it's more like a reimagining in another game's engine. Like if we had a Super Mario Sunshine remake done in Odyssey,
Yeah, because I honestly do expect them to do something else with Odyssey's engine. Like, this is a beautiful game, and I don't expect them to just leave this here and not do anything with it. Whether that means we get, like, Odyssey 2 a la Galaxy 2, or if they try to do something more unique with it, I'm not sure. I don't even know what I really want in terms of the next 3D Mario game, but, I like... Yeah, I don't know if I'd want them to spend time necessarily remaking... Oh, you actually did capture the Piranha Plant. Holy crap. Wow.
And I can't
Wow.
do anything with it.
This feels so useless.
It is.
It is.
You know what's great? The greatest thing is you can box yourself in
Like
if
that.
You just, if you just fill in the spot. If you just fill in the area around the plant with paint by accident, you can trap yourself in a situation where at the moment you get out, you hit the paint and take damage.
Yeah.
Ugh, that is such a. Why did they design that as something that you could do?
I guess they just wanted to make every enemy capturable, I suppose.
It's because the piranha plant's too classic to not let you capture. But then
Well,
they
they have had
realized-
Piranha Plants be able to walk before, so...
Well, if they wanted to do that, if they absolutely had to do a piranha capture, I would have rather it been like a large mid-boss enemy that you had to capture to defeat a larger boss.
Like, that would have worked, like, if you had the Piranha Plants on top of a thing, and you had to spit fire or poison onto a boss from above.
Yeah.
That would be cool. But,
Then you would have your obligatory piranha capture sequence in a place where it made sense.
I can't wait until they make Super Mario Odyssey ROM hacks, which is going to be like 15 years from now. But still, like, it'll be awesome when it does happen.
What happens to the paint that the hat takes over?
It just goes away.
Yeah.
Yeah, because screw you, Flood. We don't have to refill Cappy.
Exactly.
You can't fill a hat.
Sure you can. It's you fill it with your head every time you put it on, John. Gosh.
Technically, your hair.
Well, yeah, John, I guess, doesn't fill a hat with hair every time he puts on one, though.
Not anymore. The 70s are dead.
And look at
Now-
that, I have enough moons to go to the next kingdom.
You
Now,
can get
the-
enough
the-
moons to go to the next kingdom without even looking at the story section, though, because you didn't even explore the woods at the beginning.
Flower Thieves of Sky Garden. Meh.
Now, for as linear as progressing through the Sky Garden towers and stuff is, it does keep a very, very good sense of scope. Oh, okay. I was gonna say okay. It's a good thing that gap doesn't last very long.
Honestly,
That
I
would've
think
been
that this is the best section of linear platforming in the game, all things considered. I just find
Yeah,
it really, really fun.
It's got a really good design to it.
I guess it also helps that the aesthetic allows stuff to look blocky without feeling, like, artificial. Well, I mean, it's supposed to look artificial, I guess is the best way to put it.
Artificial in an immersion breaking
organically artificial. There we go.
way. Yeah. Organic to the world. that kind of
Organically
thing.
artificial.
There's probably a technical term in games criticism for that. I don't know what it is, But
I'm a person, not a thesaurus. So yeah.
Cinematic.
Nut. I'm sorry, I'm a mature adult.
Wait, you're sorry you're a mature adult?
I
That
mean,
is a
kind of,
crime.
because acting like a man-child is gonna get us all those sick views.
yeah, that is a crime among internet gamers, acting like a mature adult.
Yeah,
You
sorry.
are not allowed to do that.
Stop that.
I'll start spouting racial slurs any second now, don't worry.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, okay, so if you're ever watching a speed run, they go through this entire area without capturing a single. I forget what the name of the little guys are, and it is awesome to watch. Because that's basically just how you're intended to go through it. Like, I think they even skipped the growy plant thing, too, which is neat.
Well, that wastes time.
Yeah, it does waste time. It's just, I think the movement tech here in most Odyssey runs that I've seen is so impressive because, to me, because it's not a glitch, is also part of it. Like, I know that some
Yeah.
glitches...
This game is relatively glitch free.
Well, there are glitches, but not really many that are used in terms of a speed run.
Well, that's what I'm getting.
yeah.
Yeah, there's not really anything useful glitch wise.
Everything, like all the really big.
You're gonna try. You're gonna try it.
Like all the the wow moments of a speed run are just using in-game tech.
Yeah.
And it's pixel perfect execution of it, which I think makes it even more
Oh,
amazing.
you're not gonna try. I thought you were gonna try and make that jump.
Nah, do it the right way.
Yeah, fair enough. If you're playing it blind, you're gonna miss stuff like that moon, for example.
But I found it.
It's surprisingly adorable when its eyes aren't staring into your soul. You know.
Honestly, it looks like with the big blue solid eyes, it looks like a Colossus from Shadow of the Colossus.
This is the
You probably
world's...
could have made that if you used the motion control extension there.
Can the motion control extension bring you higher?
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
brings you
motion control
slightly
thing.
higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you go faster too? Because most of the time you don't need to use the motion control.
No.
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 It doesn't make you faster, it just makes you go a little higher.
Okay.
Your services are no longer required.
You're fired.
If you were gonna do that, you'd need to have captured a fire bro and then put him
Okay.
on fire.
So, we were praising level design. One thing that I'm not fond of is how much stuff requires you to jump down onto those rafters down there.
Yep, there's purple coins, so I'm going for them.
Ugh.
Trying to get back up is annoying, yeah. You have to, I'm not really a big fan of anything in a game where they make you feel like you have to just ever so slightly move the control stick, because then you feel like you're just going to fall off all the time.
Well, is getting back up really a problem? Because you got a checkpoint flag right there. You just warp to it.
Yeah.
You see, using the checkpoint flag would be the smart thing to do, John, but that's not nearly as cool
You
as...
didn't think about that, did you?
It kind of feels like the warp system being used as a workaround for level design doesn't really make me feel much better about it.
You can get back up, you just have to feel like, oh god, I'm gonna fall. I hope I don't get off. There we go, better make the camera go behind me so I don't fall off. Okay, there we go.
It's just kind of like, okay, they have this area here that is made of solid bars, and while they were designing it, they were like, okay, we want our players to feel like they can go anywhere, so we can't not make this solid. But if we're going to make it solid, we need to put something down there for them to find, otherwise they'll think it's pointless. So they picked it for one of the purple coin hiding places.
I hate empty room psych.
Well, actually, the thing about video games is that not every dead end should lead to something, is the thing. You need to leave a few dead ends so that there's still some surprise when you do find something. Because then otherwise you're like, oh, okay, well, there has to be something there. And if there always is something there...
There is always something behind the waterfall.
But,
yeah, it becomes less of an exciting thing when it happens.
yeah. So
Oh,
that's...
Jesus
Should probably
Christ,
get
man.
some medication. He has a problem.
Spewert. Spewy boy. This is...
Projectile vomiting is gross, man. What are you even doing this time?
Oh, he's drawing his pentagram so that he can summon his forces from the circles of hell.
Yes.
Rise,
Yeah.
chicken. Chicken arise.
Oh my god, that's actually what he was drawing.
Yeah, I think he's drawing a fucking...
Arise, chicken. Chicken arise.
I can't believe they got away with that in a Mario game.
I will summon I will summon the vomiting demon from an Exorcist, and then you too shall feel pain.
Do you
Give
think
us some
the
time. He's about to
ESRB
summon
just
the fucking
completely
Illu-
missed that?
Yeah, he's probably look about it. That one's a triangle. Give us some time. You probably want to summon the Illuminati. I mean, when does it stop?
Oh man, that's great.
This game's amazing.
So a demon from hell is worth 3 moons. Got it.
Okay, so in my head canon, that particular Broodal is just a nerdy occult freak, and he was actively trying to summon like the fire god from Ultimate 8 or something, but he just couldn't complete the summoning because Mario kept throwing his hat.
His name is Spewart, so that does go to show what he's up to.